you start rapping?
Man, my brother actually, BK, he had got me and my little brother in the studio one day, brought the beat, was like, say something on here. And that's when I was probably like 16. And we had recorded our first song, and I stopped rapping. The day before I was supposed to go to prison, went to the studio again. My brother paid for the beat. Knoxville had did it. And from there, that kickstarted everything. So I really say, the person who, helped the little rap career was him. Or at least helped me start it.
In my eyes, it really was one of them things where we all realized what the fuck we should be doing the night before he was gonna go to prison. And the lawyer had already like juiced us up, like he coming home. We paid the nigga so much money. So we go to the studio with the Olympics, Knoxville, and we put down some music super quick. But it was one of them things where everybody was like, oh shit. And we rolled around to it damn near all night. And the next day we thinking he about to get off. He go to jail.
Man.
Well,
So
prison.
that's like kind of kills the whole mood there, huh?
It did, but it gave me something when I was in prison that like I can keep my mind off of like the nonsense. So it actually gave me something that I can look forward to. Like, all right, I'm gonna come home and do the music. So every day I get up, I write a rap. And I heard Lloyd Banks say it back in the day, like try to write like 2 or 3 songs a day. So my thing was I'm at least try to write one verse. I wasn't at the point where I'm like, I'm gonna do a whole song, so I was just writing verses every day. And when I came home, I got to record.
Obviously, though, going in, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, it's not a comfortable feeling, obviously, knowing
Right.
you're going to go in. But you had that mindset the second you were going in, like, knowing.
I always thought, I'm not gonna lie, that I was gonna walk away, because the lawyer leading up to it was like, all right, yeah, it's looking good, it's looking good. It wasn't to the actual day of me going inside, and he like, kiss your mama and tell her like you will see her like in the future. And it fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie, like I would have never came. If I knew I was getting locked up that day, I would have never showed up. So when he sprung it on me, I couldn't do nothing but like, damn, fuck.
How does it work like that? I thought, like, a judge has to say you are guilty, and then that's how you go to jail.
No, like they'll come like with like a deal, like, all right, well, if you cop out to these, we'll drop these. And then it's up to the prosecutor to come with your lawyer with like, all right, the mandatory is this, the minimum is this. We feel like he should take this. Then your lawyer can come like, all right, well, we ain't gonna take that, but we'll take this.
Yeah.
So shit, the day of, like I say, I'm thinking I'm about to go home. Matter of fact, we supposed to fly out to Vegas that day. So I'm already planning, like I got a trip in Vegas. We going to Dre's nightclub that night. We about to have a ball. I go in there. He like, you ain't going. Damn. So I'm laughing like, man, this nigga crazy. Then when the bailiff came and put his handcuffs on him, I'm like, damn, that's real.
Damn. Obviously, it's fucking tragic. How much time did you spend? How much time were you away for?
Altogether, I ended up doing 6 years. Because I got locked up the first time. Got out for 20 months on house arrest. Like, couldn't leave the house for church, school, to get a job, to do nothing. And my last month, I caught another case. And the same thing. I'm thinking I'm about to go home. The judge like, no, I sentenced you before. You ain't learned your lesson. So matter of fact, I'm going to send you upstate. Get your mind right. And when you come home, hopefully you're a better man. And he sent me away that time. So, I did it all together 6 years.
What advice could you give to people who go throughout that whole experience in prison?
I'll first tell a kid that's listening, like, it ain't worth it. I'd have been around some people that's some of the biggest people to ever do it. So, and they'll tell you it's not worth it. I went through it myself, like even being in the streets, trying to think fast money is the correct money to get, because from the looks of it, it is. But they don't tell you about, you being away from your parents, you being away from your kids, your grandmother dying, your brother dying, your family members dying while you in. They don't tell you about that. They just tell you, oh yeah, you're going to get some money, nice cars, bad bitches, clubs, all this. But they don't tell you about the backstory of it. So I tell a kid, don't ever, man, choose the streets over school, because it ain't worth it at the end of the day. And you're going to see when you go in there, ain't like That shit they be talking about like on a rap song ain't none of that. Like when you go in there, it's real hard time. Every day you waking up not knowing if that's gonna be your last day on earth or you gonna have another case today.
Yeah.
So your 2 years could end up being 6. I done see people come in with a 1 and 10 and end up doing 15. A life bid off 1 year. So, you know, I tell the kids, stay far away from the streets if you can. Now, if that's your only way you think, I try to say get with somebody that can mentor you. But just know, it's either death or jail. That's the only 2 endings. I never seen it end no other way but death or jail.
Okay. Yeah. What do you, since you've been released and everything like that, what have you been working on? What's been like the main motive right now?
It's my music. I'm working on my project called 6 Summers. You know, I done shot a video called Pressure since I've been home. It's out on YouTube, Apple Music, all platforms. A song 3 for 3. And I got a song called Trap Trap right now. So right now I'm really working on music and starting this nonprofit organization that's going to help, you know, teach kids about going about it a different way instead of choosing the streets and giving them a chance in the summertime if they can't afford a meal to come there and get like a free meal, get free tutoring and all that. So that's what I'm currently working on.
Wow. That's a big venture, man.
Yeah.
How did that come to you that you wanted to take on that responsibility?
I told my grandma about it because she always said when I was locked up, like, use this time to change somebody's life. So as I was, you know, getting ideas from her and me and her talking about it on the prison phone, she ended up passing away.
Oh, my God.
While I was in there. So that was like a hard, tough blow. And I just used that motivation, be like, all right, I have to start this nonprofit. I have to do this. It's only right. Like, I gave her a promise and I'm trying to, you know, live out that promise.
You're not one of those guys that when, you know, the shit hits the fan that you just back off. You know what I'm saying? You looks like you take responsibility and, you know, you put the weight of the world on your shoulders and move forward. A lot of people don't have that will. That's tough, man. Okay, so right now, as far as the music's concerned, what milestones have you hit? Has there been anything that's been major for you right now?
It'll just be working with artists that like currently got it like a name, like in Detroit. Like I had did a song with All Star Lee. I have did a song with Bang Gang Lonnie. I had did a song with Leak Hustle, and me just like people adapting to my music. Like my brother always say like, oh yeah, bro, you can rap. But in my mind, I'd be like, nah, I can't rap, man. I can't rap. And I tell him all the time, like, man, I be thinking that shit weak. But then when I see people, like, in the industry, like, that fuck with my music, or be like, I heard your shit hard.
Yeah.
They'd be like, damn, I'm doing something right.
Exactly. It only takes one person to kind of motivate you, because if one person can love you, 100 people can love you.
Yeah.
But talk about the tour with Lil Meech.
Oh, man, right now, it's crazy. Just seeing how he done blossomed into his own man. It's more so like he took a negative, what the world thought was a negative, made it into a positive, and he's stepping in and he just bringing something different and something unique and legit to like the family. Like I tell him all the time, like, cuz I'm proud of you. You giving me a way to not go back to prison. Like whether he believe it or not, like he opening a lot of doors for a lot of people in the family, like that we would have never thought it was gonna happen. Like we always thought like we gonna be big again. But never like this, especially like a worldwide, global level. It's just crazy seeing the love he get night and night from different parts of the world.
Yeah.
And it's everybody that's coming out. It's not just a certain type of demographic of people. It's everybody that's showing love.
Yeah.
Shit, I remember Spice One came out. We was out there in Cleveland, Ohio. He came all the way from L.A. to come fuck with us. No, that shit was dope.
Yeah, talk about that experience. How did you guys get connected in the first place?
It's more so like a family thing. Like growing up, my brother used to be around Meech's daughter a lot, and ever since we was kid, we was like just click tight. Then you know when you get to talking about certain things, you be like, oh, my people, woo, woo, woo. And you come to find out that you always been connected. Y'all always been family. So it's more so like it's really like a bond, like a family, true bond. Like that's why when some people say it's not some shit you could sign up for, because it's really not. It's really like family. Everybody is connected. Everybody is truly family. Like you might be my friend for like 30 years.
Yeah.
And you got a homeboy that came around. Now we've been cool for 20 years. And his dad and my dad used to get money together. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They used to get money together. So it's really like a family thing. Like it's truly a family. That's why when they talk about a gang or this type of negative energy to like BMF, it really be confusing because it's really a family. It's not a gang.
Yeah. I think sometimes people just don't have that perspective, so they don't know. You know what I mean?
I just like prison. Like once you do something bad in like somebody's eyes, it's hard to go back and make it a positive. Like
Right.
if I try to get a job right now, they're gonna automatically deny me. Or you're a felon.
Oh man.
So
That's tough, man. Talk about yourself a little bit, man. How did you get started in the game?
I guess I always had a take into music. I fucked with it since the first day I heard it. And then the craziest shit in the world happened to me. I went to church as a kid, and I wasn't a rapper or nothing. I barely could listen to rap music in the house.
Yeah.
And a pastor called me out and said, "You gonna do something big in music?" I was like, okay. I ain't think nothing of it because I don't really listen to music. I'm not trying to do no church music. So I know they wasn't talking about that. Then a couple years ago, so then I get a little bit older, and then I go to another church, and then a pastor called me out again from a different church. I don't even think the pastors knew each other because this pastor, like both pastors was a guest pastor at two different churches that I went to. It wasn't even my primary church.
Mm.
And the pastor asked me, "Are you a rapper?" And I was like, "No, I ain't no rapper." He like, something in me keep telling me you gonna do something big in music, you know?
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, some just, hood shit happened. Ended up getting kicked out of school and other events. My mouth ended up being wired up. And around this time, 50 Cent and Kanye West come out. And I don't know if people know about their back history, but their mouth was wired up. So it kind of gave me, the incentive to like, oh, let me try this.
Yeah.
Shit, they keep telling me I'm going to do something big,
That's the thing, man. Sometimes somebody can just kind of spark and ignite, the will inside of you to kind of take that. But you didn't think you had it in you at that time? Like, you didn't think like rapping was, or anything with music, or that you could achieve something that big at the time?
I grew up Section 8, so while they saying this to me, I'm going back home and I'm living fucked up. Like, yeah, we had a clean house because we got a respectable mama, but we was on Section 8, so it's so much shit that we was lacking. That wasn't even a thought in my mind. Like, okay, one day I'm gonna do something. Like, I'm just trying to live day to day, trying to figure it out. Watching TV, going to school, watching TV in the hood,
So,
trying to be positive like my mama telling me. But
because of the environment, you couldn't even believe in anything at that time.
nothing at all.
Yeah, man. What have you done so far as music is concerned? As far as tapes dropped and albums dropped, and what's the future projects lined up for you?
Well, I done dropped over 25 tapes on iTunes and Apple Music and all of that.
Mm.
I got a goal in my mind, and I don't really want to stress it on camera, but I'm just making a lot of music right now, really good music. I'm really trying to. It went from wanting to be a rapper, and then the activities I was, engaged in outside of rap made it like, do you want to go to jail? Do you want to rap? And I'm like, I want to get money. Fuck going to jail. So I will always just record music and record and record and record.
Yeah.
And now that I got my eyes I always said I had my eyes set on this music because I was recording, but I wasn't. Now that I'm shooting videos and got my eyes set on it, it's really like, I want to be monumental. Like, when people think of people like Mac Dre and they got so much music, that's how I want to be thought of. Like, where you could put me in and I got a song for any situation.
Yeah.
Like, I used to play Pandora when I was little, the little radio station.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Hot Boys, but I would thumbs down any song that came on that wasn't Hot Boys to it, would just play all Hot Boys. I say I want to have so much music that somebody wouldn't have to do that on Pandora. It just, for days and days and days.
Yeah, man.
So I'm really just about building a catalog, shooting the videos, and, just preserving myself in history.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're getting the reciprocation from Detroit that you anticipated?
It depends on how you look at it, for real. If you look at it from an artist standpoint, every artist know me. Every artist then heard my music, then listened to my music. Like, one of my biggest supporters as of lately is Pablo Skywalker, and like, he telling me like, bro, like, you got it. Like, he the one that sparked it up as of lately. Like, bro, you got to do it. You got to shoot them videos. Like, they need to see you. You know, but I know all of the rappers, you know, connect with all of them. So, in that light, yeah, I am getting the respect. But then if you look at it as somebody that want to be a rapper, no, I'm not getting the respect. But that come with putting in the work. I did half the battle was making the music.
Yeah.
You know?
And now just music videos is kind of like the next hurdle, pretty much.
For real, because music videos kind of like are the ads, you know, and the commercials to selling any rapper. So
it's kind of like marketing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like it just because it's fun. It's funny. It's like kind of sometimes it can come off as goofy for some rappers, like to be in videos and stuff like that.
That's exactly what it was for me, because it's like I'm doing this for real every day. Not only on my Instagram page, if you check back, I would blur my face out because I'm doing this for real. Like, so it was like one of them things. How do you recreate real life on camera and not go to jail?
Damn.
Because that's really what it is. Like, and people don't even think about that. Like, a lot of these rappers can show prop guns and all this prop money in the, you know, videos, and it nothing to come of that, because they already checked your background. You was a ho. Like, you did none of this. But when somebody really engaged in those activities, it's really like a problem. So a person gotta either go to jail and then be able to make a new path, you know, or completely dead everything that they was doing and then start every day like, this is my job. So now I treat it like a job every day. I try to shoot a music video or record a couple of songs or a couple of music videos. You know?
Yeah, man. You guys are in like the grind mode, basically.
Yeah.
Just endless content, essentially. Boogie, talk about what message, collectively, from everything that you've been doing till now, what message do you want to reach out when people listen to your music?
I just want them to know, like, just come from a real place, like this is me telling my life. So when they hear my songs, I'm not telling nobody else's life. I'm not telling somebody else's story. I'm telling my story. It's like real pain behind this. When I say certain stuff, and I mean that. Like, when I tell you, like, I've been there in prison. I've been there in the trenches. I know how I feel for the people you looked out for not to answer the phone. And it's prepaid. I'm calling off my money. So, like, I just can't fake it. So hopefully if they listen to my music, they understand and they be able to feel that, like, this coming from a real place. This coming from a true, real artist.
Yeah. What about you, BK?
The same thing, you know. Yeah, me and his path kind of are similar, but it's really different. So I'm really just like my brother, trying to get my story out and get the things out that I've been through, I learned, and, you know, and really make good art, because I don't want to sound cliche because it's one of our monarchies, but this is like the greatest show on earth. Like, me and my brother's story is a story unmatched. You know, I knew all of the rappers. I'm not talking about Detroit rappers. I'm talking about we knew all of the rappers in the industry before, like, Detroit started getting that light. And what people don't understand about famous people, like, unless you do something, the only other way a famous person know you for you to be out here spending that money. And they keep seeing you everywhere they go, be like, okay, yeah, oh, all right. Then they start introducing themselves and stuff like that. So it's really a story like no other. But, like, I realized when my cousin died, the story only be complete if we make it in the music. Because if we don't make it in the music, then it just seemed like young kids that got money at a very young age, went all around the world, was hopping on planes, driving cars, and all of this shit, and then nothing came from it.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm really just trying to complete the story so I could put the story out and let people know, like, Detroit is real. Like, them stories that y'all hear about the old school gangsters in Detroit and people having, like, this shit is real.
Yeah.
And like people still living like that today, but you know, people just gotta know the story, you know. And you gotta do something monumental for the story to be, you know, be felt like, okay, yeah, they did all of this and it ended to this. Like, damn, we love them.
Yeah, you want to connect.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the state of music and especially in Detroit hip hop right now for both of you guys?
I'm proud of it because we actually starting to get like our just due that we should have been got back when Blade and the other, you know, legends, Street Lord Wine, Proof, all them, like we should have been got this. So, you know, I'm proud. You know, even if somebody like you don't make it as big as far as getting a record deal, just your name be even brought up in a major artist's mouth is just something. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I'm proud of it.
Me, I'm proud. I mean, but as an artist, if I could give my true feelings about it, at what cost did it cost us to get here?
Yeah.
You know? Like, we have talented artists that I done seen grow throughout the years of my doing music. And back to another question you asked me, I come to bring Detroit. So when you ask me this question, I say, at what cost did it cost us? We got half the world acting like us. But how many of us are really getting paid from this shit?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, motherfuckers is getting deals. You know how many motherfuckers get shelved?
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, I'm not trying to sound like one of them motherfuckers. And y'all know what type of motherfucker, a hater. But motherfuckers been getting deals around this motherfucker for years. Dej Loaf wasn't the first. Nisha Nashe wasn't the first. Like, motherfuckers been getting deals around this motherfucker for years. So that's why I say, at what cost do it cost us? Yeah, motherfucker, they giving us deals. But on that, they sliding up next to us, taking all of our style, going to sell the millions while we still dropping mixtapes.
Shit.
That is true.
We still motherfucking dropping mixtapes going city to city. Some artists we still paying for features, some artists we not. And we acting like the shit is cool. Just to try to get a seat at that table. But one thing about it, like, time is showing, good music gonna prevail. So I say I'm proud of everybody. I want y'all to keep moving, but don't take a deal because a motherfucker giving you some money. The fuck that mean? Y'all say y'all hustlers, right? Y'all say we get money around this bitch. Let's show them we get money.
Man.
It ain't shit to pay for promotion. All of the shit that they doing, it ain't shit to put the shit on iTunes. It ain't shit to shoot the videos. Them motherfuckers can run around this bitch really being rich. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I remember a time when motherfuckers was getting $1 million deals. And it's still motherfuckers around the world getting $1 million deals. I ain't heard nobody getting $1 million deals around this bitch. Like, I ain't heard that. And we great like that. So, you know, I'm proud of it, but I'm still pissed off at the cost it's costing the city.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers ain't really coming, laying and chilling around this motherfucker. Because we really still going out fucking with them, even though they giving us money and saying they fuck with us.
That's like the deepest way to look at it for real.
Yeah, that's deep.
That's like really like exploiting the motherfucker kind of. Well, talk about your favorite collaborations of artists that you guys have worked with so far.
I say my favorite. I really ain't got a favorite. I feel like if I'll allow you to get on my song, because that's what I feel like I do to in a sense, because I gotta feel like you actually an artist. When I say artist, that mean like you speaking from pain, experience. So I just don't let anybody like get on my song. I gotta actually feel like the shit you rapping about, you actually, you know, did or you experienced it being around it. So my favorite, I had to say everybody from All Star League to Band Gang Lonnie to Geach to Leak Hustle. Them all my favorite because I fuck with your music genuinely. Like I fuck with the struggle you had to get to where you at now.
Yeah.
So them all my favorite. Whoever jumped on a song and I sent to them, You know, like, I really fuck with you. You feel me? Because I just don't let anybody, I just don't want to do a song with anybody. So if I want to do a song with you and you reach back out and you show me it's genuine love, like, shit, y'all my favorite. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I pretty much feel the same way because I done tried to damn near DM and pay everybody. Not trying to flex my cash around, but if motherfuckers say you need these type of artists to get on your shit to kind of get a buzz, if that was the case, like, I would have been spent that. So I be trying to hit motherfuckers up and motherfuckers will see me in person and see me all out. What up, bro? Take my number down, all this little lame shit. And then you sit a motherfucker the record, go nowhere. You be like, hey, bro, let me get, how much is it to pay you? And it'll go nowhere. So it kind of made me feel like motherfuckers be hating for real on the low. Yeah, you don't got to do shit. But as a man, be a man and be like, all right, I ain't fucking with it. You ain't got to tell me why you ain't fucking with it or not. But a lot of people don't like to be men. So the motherfuckers that actually jump on a song or even let me pay them to jump on the song, I fuck with them and I ride around to them like they gave me the respect of knowing like, oh yeah, this nigga a real nigga. He really did that. And I'ma just jump on it. I still respect them and ride around to their shit.
Yeah.
So I gotta say the whole band gang, because I damn near got a song with all of them that I ain't even dropped. Like individually, I damn near got a song with everybody.
Yeah. Talk about some artists you guys have worked with though, just in general. You know what I'm saying? Who have you hit the studio with?
Band Gang, Troy Ave,
Yeah, I do got
Eastside Jody.
Yeah, him too. Yeah.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
be forgetting. Damn,
I got a
some
lot
shit.
of out of town people that I know that fuck with me more than niggas that would let me pay them in the city.
I ain't gonna lie, I think that's my best right there.
That's
Eastside
really my
Jody
that's
and
really
Calico
my thing.
and Troy Ave. I got some heat with them. I ain't even dropped it yet.
Like,
Yeah, I got
a lot of motherfuckers is fucking with us, but it be hard like when it comes to the city.
Yeah.
Especially when you know motherfuckers.
Is it just like talking to them through social media or in person? Like,
No, really, they seeing you out doing your thing. It's the same shit everywhere.
What makes you think like that they don't want you to be a part of it, or that they're trying to like shelf you or trying to make it where people don't pay attention to you and kind of shun you?
Because if you could see me out in the club, that's why I don't even go out to the clubs no more. But if you could see me out in the club, you could see me out in different little studios. That's why I had to buy my own studio too, because that shit is irritating. Like, type of shit that make me beat a motherfucker up in the studio for real. Because if you see me at studios and you saying what's up to me and talking about records with me, if you want some money, I'm offering money. Let's get it done. Like, it should be no reason why nothing ain't getting done. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all laid out there.
It's laid out there. If you want cash, like whatever that little petty shit you asking for, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, I even seen a nigga that I thought was my friend say that he doing $10,000 deals with a video and all of this shit. I'm not gonna say no names, but I hit that nigga in his inbox and I say, bro, I give 15. Oh, it ain't about the money. That's what he said. Hey, that's what he said. It ain't about the money. Oh, well, bro, just listen to the music, cause I've been working on it. Oh, look at it, and then they say nothing. So, you know what I'm saying?
Are you like blacklisted or something in Detroit? Or something?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out. I finally just got a beat from Helliver, and I've been going everywhere I could think of saying, hey, somebody got Helliver information. I want to pay him. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't supposed to say stuff like this, but like, how much can a man take?
Yeah, it sounds like it though, man. It sounds like for whatever reason they just don't want you to get that shine or that spotlight. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's weak music everywhere, Lil B. And I love his music. His shit is trash. But when his bitch, Krisha, no disrespect to her, when she was shooting his videos, he was being able to pay people, and he still got that exposure, and he still made that do what it do. I'm hitting up video people. I can't get the videos done. Or I'm saying, yeah, send me some, or they saying, yeah, send me some money, and I pull up. It's not a videographer. The fuck is that? Like, I'm a rapper.
You sound like you were supposed to be in the 90s where everything was professional and shit. Like, you're not used to this shit where it's all scrambled and all over the place.
And that's how my mind wanna treat it. I just want to get professional shit done, and I want to pay for professional people.
Yeah.
So if I fail, I fail.
Yeah.
I don't want to get the runaround like, all right, email this, email that, then the emails don't go nowhere.
Yeah, man.
Because it ain't on me. Like, the money here. The fuck, I got a pound of what? I got a pound of mink. I got a lot of them. I got a pound this chain. I got a lot of them. This is a fucking custom bezel on this. Should I pound it? Should I pound the ring?
Shit.
The earrings? I'm willing. You feel what I'm saying? So now what's the problem? I record almost 5 songs every night. What's the problem?
I want to figure out, too, to be honest with you, because that shit does not make any sense to me.
You feel me?
That shit doesn't make any sense to me,
You
man.
feel me?
What are your goals of 2022?
I say my goal is just to get further into this music industry, shoot more videos, and really push this nonprofit. Like, the music is cool. I just want to use that as a platform to really push the main agenda, and that's to try to change a life before I see another person repeat what I did 2 times, and that was get incarcerated.
Yes.
So 22 is really music and my nonprofit.
Yeah, and I also got a nonprofit too, True Life Foundation. So, and I didn't even know bro was working on his in prison, but that's what I was working on while he was in prison. Because I'm not the type of guy to just be going out partying knowing I got people in jail. So that's what I was standing and doing, working on mine, you know. And my idea is, and I don't care if somebody else do it, but it need to be done. Like, you know how we got 2 family flats around this motherfucker? 2 family flatted. Boys on one side, girls on one side after school. You know, meals, teaching them and stuff, you know.
Yeah, man.
That's really my focus, but, you know.
Nah, man, I wish more fucking artists, people just would do stuff like that. It's so charitable, bro. It's amazing. Now, listen, man, you're this claim that you're the first artist with the name Baby?
Yeah, yeah.
How's that true?
How's it true?
I ain't gonna lie.
Because you could go on motherfucking iTunes
That's true.
when iTunes first came out, and I got the first project on there named Baby. And Birdman,
this true,
but
man?
listen, and Birdman is the unofficial first artist named Baby because, you know, they was calling him Baby back in the day. You know, they was calling Baby Beatrice, but I'm an official first Baby out of Detroit. I like out of the world. I'm that Baby.
So you're the first baby artist named Baby in the world?
Yes.
Yeah.
And after that, you could check the scoreboard on Detroit. So many artists have switched their name to Baby since then. So many.
So the evidence lies within the internet?
The evidence lies within YouTube. It lies within the internet. It lies within blog posts. You know, it's overwhelming evidence.
What's that dude's name that signed Lil Wayne? Birdman? Oh, that's Birdman. Shit, wait. So, hold up, man.
That's what I said. Birdman was
claim,
Baby.
bro. Wait, no, this is a big claim.
And he wasn't even really rapping under Baby. He was rapping under Birdman, but they was calling him Baby.
Yeah.
I'm really the official first artist named Baby with music, content, and all of that under Baby.
It's like, I believe you, but that's like...
I say Babyface. We can say Babyface, the singer. As far as
Oh, Babyface the singer. Ooh.
Yeah.
No, we're talking rappers, though.
As far as rappers,
Me. Hands down.
Shit. Okay, so
I came out before Lil Baby. I came out before The Baby. And his name was something else. His name was Baby Jesus, and I came out before him. Yeah, I'm the first Baby.
Damn.
He just ain't the first global Baby.
I'm the first global in these streets.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about just Detroit. We're talking about the world.
The world.
Yeah.
I'm the first Baby. Shit global.
Man.
And I'm the first person to say this shit global. Like, and that's what I be saying about Detroit. Like, it's so much shit that get taken from me that motherfuckers don't know when it's the receipts is there. I'm the first person to be like global, throwing eyeballs up and all that.
Damn.
All that.
So do you think everybody took your style or something, or do you think it just naturally, what do you think happened? That people, first of all, you were the first, I have to say that you claim that you're the first rapper to be named Baby, and then that everything that preceded with that was taken from your style, like everybody took from your style.
Yeah, I mean, like when you campaigning in the streets, you just doing you. You ain't worried about that shit. Like BMF, we the biggest. The biggest, like, come on, like, motherfucker, what? You know how many people influenced by that? It'd be blasphemy to say motherfuckers ain't watching me from afar.
Yeah.
Listen, I done paid damn near every producer in this motherfucker and got beats from 'em and played music from 'em. So you don't think producers talking and saying, look at this guy. I done heard talks of other guys being in rooms bringing my name up.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Nah, man, that shit, it's crazy. I feel like
it's life.
I feel like when we say this shit though is gonna blow the fuck up. That when we say, yo, you really claim the first baby, that's gonna blow the fuck up because there's gonna be 1,000 people coming out like, nah, bro, like there's so many other babies.
And then they're gonna have to show them receipts.
Yeah.
They
Because they can
don't
just go
have
on
to.
the internet, right, and look.
Yeah, it's receipts.
They don't have to.
Do you remember what's the first song that you released under the name Baby?
Ooh,
Shit, that shit was back in
that was back.
2009. Shit on Reverb Nation for real.
Reverb Nation? Goddamn.
Like I got receipt. Like I've been doing this shit for a long time, but like I said, I love music, so I just always wanted to put out so much music. Like anywhere you could think of where music was put at, MySpace, I got music there.
So they can just go to the MySpace and see that.
They can go anywhere,
and see that you're the first one. Okay, that's crazy as fuck.
anywhere.
What do you guys think you bring to the Detroit rap scene?
Style, because motherfuckers keep taking it.
Man.
Hey, listen, then I brought Maury's back. No disrespect to the Bank Boys, but I brought Maury's back, and then they started, in March, they started coming out with videos and stuff saying they wearing Maury's. This is blasphemy, I tell you. And even when you posted about it, you had people tagging me in it. Like, this is blasphemy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is true.
Like, I brought Maury's back.
And I
then I was about to, me and Maury was about to do a collab where I had my own kind of Maury's. And when I did the Dirty Glove interview, I told people about that. And then I started seeing the Bank Boys. No disrespect to Mr. Dresdale, because I love that nigga on shit. I be listening to that, you know, his little clip. I forgot what he said. Yeah, bitch, yeah, bitch, yeah, bitch. I love that shit. But that's like far from the truth. And even wearing Dickies, I was the first person in Detroit like fucking with the Dickies heavy because I grew up on Section 8. That's all I had to wear to school. I kept wearing them all throughout my year, like album covers and everything. You see me with the Dickies on, and now it's like a big thing. Like it's so much stuff that I have innovated for Detroit in the background, like vlogs, all of that stuff. I was the first one running around asking people to shoot vlogs for me. Motherfuckers wouldn't want to shoot it. Motherfucker put it up on For Show magazine, then take my shit down. My shit get 2,000 views in one day. And now every time I hit For Show magazine, I can't get videos and all. Like, it's so much shit that been going on in the background. I'm the innovator for the shit. I am Detroit. For real.
It's tough when you weren't shooting music videos that kind of showed your face, I guess, because that kind of what takes away everything, right? It's hard to stamp it.
You hear me? And now that's why I could shoot 4-5 videos a day, because this is my life.
Yeah, no.
Like, I'm shooting videos, going in the mall, and the high-end stores, actually being able to shoot videos in there because I shop there every day.
Yeah, man.
But
Like, the shit that I'm
Just
doing.
live your
Like,
life and they shoot it.
now, because I just started shooting videos.
but would it be more so of like, before Instagram, it was like you really had to do it for a motherfucker to know you.
Yeah.
So even if a motherfucker ain't got receipts, like far as in pictures, it's really like nigga got receipts because they can go anywhere in the world and somebody knows us. People know us. Before the music, like that's why, like, truth be told, back in the day before I went to prison and I told my cousin I was gonna do this, I didn't give a fuck about music. I feel like the shit y'all rapping about, I'm actually doing. Like the shit y'all rapping about, y'all see me doing. I'm at every fight. When Floyd was at his prime, I'm at every fight.
Yeah, man.
All-Star Weekend.
What was Family Day at his crib? All that
Like,
type of
yeah,
shit.
like,
Like, this is the biggest story ever.
I'm-
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm really doing it.
the music got tied in,
15,
though.
16 at the fight with Floyd, running around Vegas, hopping out of Benz foreigns. And it's like, it's evident. It's like not like a nigga saying like to shit on somebody or trying to down somebody else's story or struggle. But that's what I just feel like nigga bring to the game. Like, you know this is real.
Authenticity.
Yeah.
Every OG in the city knows, like, yeah, them two brothers, yeah, they do their thing in and out of different cities and states. So it'd be like, all right, you only can blackball, or if somebody feel like they're being blackballed, blacklisted for so long until eventually you
Because
gotta
I'm
deal
willing to
with
spend every fucking dollar I ever made in my life. That's what I'm on now. Because now I feel like I got something to prove, because how do you tell people you want to pay them? Even on a little lane, motherfuckers let lanes pay them. You feel me? Songs never come out, all kind of shit.
Yeah,
like,
you're a threat. That's why, right? So it's like for
so
whatever.
now I'm willing to spend every fucking dollar.
Yeah, man. No,
Invest all my time.
It's a tough case for you guys, to be honest with you, man. But I feel like you guys are gonna persevere through shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really be caring. I ain't gonna lie
care,
to you.
but
Oh shit, yeah.
I don't care because I
I
feel
don't
like
care at all.
shit. I don't really tell it for like another motherfucker like to fuck with it, cause like when I go into these different states and I'm in the trenches for real, like in these hoods like that rappers can't even go in. Like I'm in hoods that your favorite rapper that's from that city can't even go in, and I'm getting the love from motherfucker telling me, "Oh, you my inspiration. How you came home from prison and you shot to the moon." As far as in like when I get people that run up and say like you one of the realest niggas I done heard in a long time, that's the shit that make me go home tonight. Be like, you know what, this music shit ain't really bad. You feel me? I might not have the recognition like a lot of other people, but the recognition is the streets for me because I'm out here, like they know me and they love me.
That should be weird for me. Motherfuckers stopping me at a gas station and shit, and I be all in little. I be places motherfucker wouldn't even think a black person to be. And for somebody to hop out and be like, "Ain't you?" I'm like, no, that ain't me.
Man.
Get back in the car.
Oh yeah, man. Because it's like infamy a little bit too. Like if you're blacklisted at all, not that you literally are. We don't know if you're blacklisted. We don't know what the situation.
Yeah, we gotta find that out.
No, I feel like I am.
You feel like you are for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad we did this podcast, man. Because at the end of the day, we can figure out what the fuck's going on. We can post this, and then people could just be like, "This is why."
I don't fuck with them. I don't work with them.
This is why. And
Straight up.
And get the answers. You know what I'm saying? That's why this was so fucking important.
'Cause who
I feel like you
cares?
guys need to come back and do this again and like update.
Yeah, once we figure out if we've been blacklisted.
Yeah, once we post this bitch and we get all the responses, then we can come back again. And be like,
Yeah.
all right, what the fuck?
Because
Let's address
listen,
this shit.
I tried to get videos on For Show magazine. I didn't went through all of his assistants he done had. And then once, like, I'd be like, I'm trying to pay whatever it need to be paid. The system be like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then flatline. So we need to figure it out.
No, I feel like we covered fucking a lot right now. Honestly, I feel like everything we just packaged up. Obviously, you showed you guys been around. You guys are known globally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys, everybody knows who the fuck y'all are. We'll talk about that for a second too. Globally, like how the acceptance came and how people got to know about you real quick.
Okay. Well, I'm from Detroit, 7 Mile, but you know, my mom let me drift off and live with my grandma in Atlanta and Vegas and just being around. Like I always was the type of person like I love hanging around older people. So me just being a kind-hearted and a pure, having like pure energy, older people always just wanted me around. So me being in these different states and these cities, I'm hanging around all the true OGs. That's somebody out there, and they giving me like how a man's supposed to act, how a man's supposed to carry himself. I grew up, made my own little way, and shit. Nigga, like, I ain't really like no state I can go to and a nigga don't know me.
We met Tracy T, Cash Down Man.
Yeah. I knew bring some shit about
Hey,
Cash
listen,
Down,
but we met him off of just keep going to rehab back in the day in 2013 before motherfuckers was even fucking with rehab.
Yeah, Rehab Sunday in
And
Vegas
then one day,
after the fight,
I'm at my man's crib.
Yeah.
Yada, the rapper from Vegas,
Yeah.
that was signed to
MMG.
Rick Ross.
Yeah.
I'm at his crib and he got Trapaholics there, right? And Tracy T come in the door. Like, I know these little niggas. They been at rehab. They niggas got money. Like, it just be shit like that. Like, that's how a motherfucker be globally known. Like, and then one day Filthy Rich pulled up to Nader crib. And, we got to kick it with Filthy.
The pink Aston Martin with the pink 40.
Yeah, back when he had the pink. Yeah. And I had the motherfucking Infinity truck. Boog had the motherfucking Ferrari. He had the Benz. My cousin Ace had the Benz truck, and he had the Benz drop top. Like, just shit like that. Like, just going to Dre's, telling him, all right, this $100, keep it in front. We'll be only in a few minutes. Like, that type of shit get you now.
Usually it takes us like a week to 2 weeks to actually post these podcasts, but what I'm going to do is actually post this on Wednesday, because what I want to do is fast forward this shit and figure out what the fuck's going on.
Oh, God, that's what I want to
you know what I'm saying? Like, let's post this shit this week so we can figure out what the fuck's going on.
Oh, God, listen, and before you do that, go through my Instagram tonight and see who follow me. And then you're going to see, like, whoa, why are they following this guy? But he say he can't.
No, yeah, and we're gonna look at. I'm gonna actually do some research and really put the data together to figure out why anybody wanna fuck with y'all. But we're gonna post this shit this week so we can get this air clear to figure out what the fuck's going on. But I want you guys to come back so we can talk about this again.
Yeah,
they say crabs in a bucket.
What I want to do is actually read the comments and be like, okay, how do we address this comment? That's what I really did, because I can't answer any questions. I wasn't there with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hearing these phone calls.
Yeah.
So let's read the comments. This is gonna be the first interactive podcast ever. The first time we're gonna do this shit.
It's been a lot of firsts.
Why this is happening?
Hey, Soldier, it's been a lot of firsts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. And then in the comments, once you guys put down why this shit's happening, we're gonna fucking address it, and we're gonna call some people too. I'm gonna call some people. I'm like, anybody who comments, you have to leave your phone number in that bitch too, so we can actually talk to you. Tell everybody how they can find you guys on social media, man.
Oh man, I could be found on Instagram at BoogieBMF. That's BOOGIEBMF. On Twitter, I think it is the real BoogieBMF. That's DA real BoogieBMF.
And like I told y'all, I'm the baby, so y'all know my shit is everywhere. The baby,
Yes.
everywhere. BKABYTRUTH. Your uncle.
The first, goddamn it. Everybody, thank you so much for being a part of this. We're going to really do this interactive first time podcast. I want to see how this shit turns out. So tap in the comments. Let us know what the fuck is going on. Because these guys seem like they know what the fuck's going
Haters,
on. But
players,
they're just not
and great
getting, they're
debaters.
getting blacklisted, man. Haters in this fucking city, goddamn it. But the special thanks to fucking Vodka. Appreciate y'all for giving us this Vodka Vantage photo
Appreciate
behind
it.
the camera. We're shooting at Parallel Sound Studio. We'll be back with these guys again to figure out what the fuck's going on. We're out. Peace.